Hi and welcome everybody. I'm Rene and I'm sharing here my approach of finding my first tongue drum or getting into that hangdrum playing. It started some years ago when I came across these at two friends and I just tried them and I didn't feel too much called to them. Having to say, I'm a drummer for about 30 years long, so I come from that side, and so the aspect with the melodies is sort of new, so I didn't go into that one too much. Then I happened to have a piano in the house I rented, and so I got into that. And what was key then in terms of finding my scale for a start was that certain notes on the piano kind of felt more natural to me more natural to me, or I felt drawn into. So in my case it was G. So what helped me there is just spending time on the piano. In case you don't have a piano, it would be a bit harder to really get the feel, but you can use any app like this, in this case GarageBand, to get a feeling for the notes if you are not drawn to any specific tuning yet. So it has to do just with yourself or what you have in mind for making music with. And so, if you are like me and you were a bit overwhelmed in terms of what scale to pick and what suits you, you may pick any instrument basically and see if there's any specific note or scale that you are drawn into. So most instruments you can check out online or watch videos and wait for what you are called to, I would say. So and the other important thing for me was I'm into the more natural approach in my eyes to music, which is the 432 Hertz scale. So this is maybe something you would want to investigate and make it. Sorry. Ate something recently. So you may want to investigate that further. There are probably many videos explaining that. To me it is more resonating with water, which we consist of to a high amount. And so what you see, it's physics that the frequency 432 Hertz is more creating a geometric pattern than the 440 Hertz pattern. So if you have a glass of water and it would resonate with these frequencies, then the surface will create patterns, and this is one method called in the field of schematics. I don't know really how to pronounce, sorry, but I will leave you a link in the description. And so this is one thing, make your mind up about 432 or 440 Hertz, and then see what tones actually you get drawn into. So in this case I was happy with the G and the 432 Hertz version, which was kind of a special limited order at that stage. And but there are more and more coming up in this tuning as well. 432. It is a bit also to be considered with compatibility with other instruments you may play with, but you will figure that out then. The other thing, just practical reasons, I would recommend a bag that really protects your instrument well. So the tongue drum is a little bit cheaper than the hang drums, as this is just laser cut in terms of process. It makes it a bit easier to handle, I guess. And so still it's fragile. It's also sensitive to temperature, so be aware that you don't want to expose that to, in this case, below 5 degrees Celsius, or I don't know, leave it in the car and expose it to sunlight and it gets really hot. So there are instructions in the manual on a specific temperature, but just if you're new to that, be aware of that as well. I optioned in for this protective rope as well, and yeah, here you have some proper duty bag in case something falls off in my car or something, then yeah, this won't get hurt. So that's just my choices. Hope this helps you. And then, yeah, what I really enjoy, no equipment further needed, like any electricity, whatever. I can just go with this in nature, and occasionally, like today, I take my camera with me to share it with you, and hope you enjoy that. And yeah, I'd like to see you getting into that and exploring that. And yeah, maybe next video I will share some approaches how to then get started, or some other ideas of how to explore that instrument. So maybe see you soon. Bye.